What's up guys, my name's Diachronic, your host here on this Destiny video. Today I'm going to be showing you some more things on the progress towards getting 100% in your record book. I'm not going to show you all of it, but a lot of you guys liked the last one where I went over a bunch of the easiest one I felt were really great, and a lot of you had questions about how to do some certain things and how to cheese some certain stuff. So mostly we're going to be looking at this first page because there's a lot of things you can get here just from grinding, and I wanted to kind of confirm and deny some myths about it and tell you guys all those things. So starting off this one, everybody knows you complete the quest line. Everyone should have this. This shouldn't be really much of an issue. Coming down to the next one, collecting all 8 of the Iron Lord artifacts. Now, if you guys do not know what these are, you probably have already gotten them. If you've done the quest from the new Cryptarch lady, she might have given you a class item or an item to take one of the 3 class items, which looks like this item, this is one of the 8 of them. Don't ask why I look like a McDonald's employee right now. Just live with it. Basically, you can get one of these from her as long as you get 8 of them. That will add up. Each character can also get 1 each. I'm not too sure if you have to get 8 different ones, because I don't even know if there's 8 different people, but there might be 8 different people, and you have to wait week to week to get exactly the 8. But you can do 1 on each character and get all of them. So you can get that thing right there. So overall, that one is just kind of like over time, do the thing. Basically, the quests were called Champion of Light, and you have to kill, do a certain number of noble deeds. Here, actually, I can show you. I have the quest right now. Oh yeah, it was just right here. Champion of Light, noble deeds performed. Basically, go to Plaguelands, kill people, do patrols, lots of great stuff. Overall, and then you can go turn it into her and she'll give you the next part. Anyways, moving on to the next one, completing the Nightfall Strikes. I'm currently 2 out of 5. One thing you can note is that they can be done on multiple characters and you can repeat on the same week. So you can do it 5 times on the same characters within like 5 minutes of each one, and you can get all 5 of them. So this is one you can grind if you just do the Nightfall over and over. I'm not sure, I don't remember if you can like hold a checkpoint, like if somebody comes in your game, grabs the last checkpoint in a Nightfall, he leaves, and then you finished it, and then you can join him on like the exact same checkpoint. You can do that over and over again to do it really fast. That might be a method, although I don't remember how to join in on like, I think if you start a new Nightfall, it might restart, although I don't remember exactly. Another thing to note here on the life exotic, some people have been asking me, can you just get the same exotic on multiple different characters? You cannot. I have a couple of sources telling me this. I'm not 100% definitively true, but a couple of people have been saying that they got the Kvostov and the Galahorn, and I think the Thorn, and then they got the Kvostov again on a second character, and they stayed at 3 out of 4. So for the most part, it says all exotic quests. It's probably going to mean you have to get all exotic items. Next up, Metal and Flesh. These most people didn't really understand. I don't know why it's in this section, considering this is the Wrath of the Machine. Basically, you'll eventually get the quest called Wrath of the Machine, Metal and Flesh. Basically, you have to do, there's 3 different main encounters in the raid, and you have to kill these 3 people. I have this quest. Some people say you get it from turning in bounties. Some people say you get it after you do the raid enough times. I haven't completed the raid, so that's one thing to know. I haven't even gotten past like the first boss. I mean, I killed the first guy to get into the place, but I haven't done much. So it probably is bounties, but go in the comments down below to check and see what those are. Coming in next, we have Take a Strike. Basically, this is the 320 playlist. You cannot do it in the 350, which sucks considering I do lots of 350. You have to do it in the lower level 320. One good thing is you're probably going to be over leveled, and you can kind of stomp them really fast, and you can still get skeleton keys from this playlist. So at some point, just grind this all out. You get like a couple of skeleton keys, and you can come on back and dump all those skeleton keys on them. So to grind this out, you just have to do 20 of the 320 playlist. Next up, we have Hard as Iron. Now, this is the special one I really wanted to get into with you guys. I did a couple of tests here. You can complete the same mission on Hard as many times as you want. 10 times in a row, you can complete the exact same mission. You do not have to do 10 different missions. But one thing I have to say is that there's 2 missions in mind that you can do in under 5 minutes. One of them's better solo, and one of them's better with a group of people. If you're solo, what I would recommend, hold on, let me pull it up. There's a reason I was in orbit. If you're solo, I recommend going towards this one, the wall quest. The walls come down. The reason this is you just run the entire way there. Once you've memorized where and when to go, you know, like when to get on your Sparrow right when you scan that first Siva and just fly on past to the main objective, you should be able to do this. I did it in 4 minutes and 50 seconds. For that one, the final battle is easier, so that's why you do it on solo. Whereas the other one on Mars, which a lot more people have been talking about, where this one, the download complete, it's going to be that Mars mission. You run through the entire thing. You can technically get to the final room a lot faster. I think I got there at like 2 minutes and 50 seconds, but there is a lot more enemies. So this one is better to do with co-op because you can crush them a lot faster. Another note is that hard mode is at 350 light, so if you select hard mode, it is going to be 350 light, so at least be, you know, within decent range. I was 355 when I was running them earlier, and for the most part, just pick either one. It doesn't really matter that much, but one is slightly better if you have a group of people and you can kind of decimate them with multiple people and all that. And moving into the next, I think one of the final ones, let me just pull up my record book here so I can get with you. The last one is Patrol with It. Completing the weekly patrol quest. I've only got one. Now, this is also count-wide, so if you don't know what this one is, it's going to be the weekly patrol. It's going to be this one. I believe it's this one from Shiro. He will give you this once a week on every single character, so if you complete it on all 3 characters, for 2 different weeks, you should have it. Since it's out of 5, you should have it before doing the last character. This is the weekly. He'll give it to you once a week, and you do that. As far as these go, these are the weekly bounties. This doesn't actually count as those. That's for a separate one. Oh, well, I messed up. That is for another one of those things. I think it's in the later section, which I'll also talk about when we get to it. Coming into the next one, it's going to be the Plaguelands. I think I've told you about this. The CV clusters, you see how it's 16 out of 15. There's like 30 or so. If you get 5, the first 5 that you find on your first character, and then you get the exact same 5 on the second character, you'll have 10. So this is account-wide. Multiple characters make this one a lot faster. And I've seen people who have like 40 on this, and they're like, there's only 30. And people are super confused. When it comes to Siva offerings, Splicer keys, Skeleton keys, Intel relays, tokens, Siva cache keys, basically there's different ways to do this. You can either go to Site 6 on the Plaguelands, use one of those keys on the door there, or you can go into Archon's Forge, I think is the fastest way, and just keep dying. Just kill yourself over and over again, respawn, and then use another Siva key to get back in over and over again. And, well, that's probably the fastest way to use Splicer keys. It's not a Siva key, it's Splicer keys. To get that, or just find the little... Basically, you know those lasers that you have to get past? Those things, you dump those in, those are Intel relays and whatever it is. But this one shouldn't be too hard. I would try to focus on the other ones. Complete controls in the Plaguelands should be easy if you're doing the other weekly, bounty and whatever. This one should be no problem. I think I talked about it. Opening chests, again, should be no problem, especially if you're a hunter with that enhanced radar. I never realized how many chests there were in certain areas. Now, I was playing on my hunter, it's kind of ridiculous. Basically, it shows you chests on the map, which is freaking awesome. Coming over to this one, Prove Your Metal. I think this is going to be like the last one that I'm ever going to get, because these are the bounties, the Iron Lord bounties I was talking to you about earlier. These gray ones here, I've completed 2 of them, and that's like 1 on each character. So these are weekly quests. So I could have gotten up to 8 per character. I would have had 24 by now if I've done them all on each character, which I haven't. I didn't even pick them up on my Warlock. I think I might have picked them up on my Hunter, but I'm not too sure. Overall, I think that's the last one I'm gonna end up doing, because those weeklies actually take a lot longer than the average quest. Lastly, we have some gold medals in the Plagueland. This just find public events, and eventually you'll get this one while doing the other, you know, patrol quests and Archon's Forge. You might bump into these. This is just kind of a random. Just hang out in the area and you might find it. Coming into the Surviving Devil Splicer's Onslaught on the Archon Forge, I had 0 out of 5 on this earlier. I think you actually have to not die throughout it. So this one actually has to do with not dying during the entire fight. So I would recommend doing that, because I remember I did it like 12 times before and I still had 0. So I think you have to actually survive. This one shouldn't take too long. If you find like a group of people that are already there, everybody will just start putting in Splicer keys, and you should be able to get like racked up like 5 to 10 in one go, because people love working together. When it comes to the Wrath of the Machine, I can't really help you out that much. I'm not that good, and I don't even have them on unlock. So I won't be going over much. After that, I think I pretty much talked about the rest of them. The Trials of Osiris one is here, completing a Trials of Osiris passage. I think if you just like go in there and then like lose 3 times, you'll have a passage completed, and you could just do that 3 times if you want, and you can get this one really quick. And I'm pretty sure you can get a passage as many times as you want. If you try to get to the lighthouse 3 times a week, you'll have it in 2 weeks, and you'll be just fine. When Iron Banner comes out, getting the highest rank, this is pretty straightforward. And finally, winning supremacy matches, I just have to end up doing this. And the rest I have talked to you guys about. I'll just go quickly. Getting crests. Actually, I don't remember what this was, if I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so I did actually look up Glory and Taking of it. It's actually really simple. All you do is go to Lord Shaxx in the tower, you know, Shaxx O'Neal. And basically, you complete 10 matches in the Crucible, 50 kill credits. So you have to actually get your crest that if you kill somebody, they drop a crest, and then somebody on your team has to pick that up. I think that counts as a kill credit. And then finally, denying the enemy killing your teammates. So grab the blue ones and deny them from getting those, and that's 25 of those, and then you just go back to Shaxx and you get your reward, and that's it. That's all that it says here on the Wikipedia, and I got it recently without even really thinking about it. I kind of just went in the tower and got some free stuff, and then eventually completed it. Most of these should all happen within like 5 or 6 matches, except for this one, obviously, which is 10, and most of these should be pretty easy. Even me, I'm not a good Crucible player, and overall, I do not have tons of them, because I've just been trying to figure out ways to grind out a couple of them, and eventually I will grind them out, and just one day I'll just live stream just dumping straight through them. Might be a lot of fun. But anyways, that's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you have any other questions, maybe I can do one of the other ones in the future. Maybe I can get more well-known on some of the Wrath the Machine ones. If you want another one of these videos talking about the extra stuff that I didn't really talk about before, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, make sure you leave a like if you did like it, because you guys really did like the last one. It's like 100,000 views out of nowhere. Like, I swear I looked at it one day, it was like 5,000, 10,000. I'm like, oh, it did pretty good. And then just I look a couple of days later, it's like 100,000. And I'm like, oh, hey, I realized that nobody has been telling other people how to do this record book stuff. Even though a lot of it's pretty straightforward, some of you want to find ways to farm it. But anyways, enough rambling. My name is Engram. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Good luck, Guardian, with your farming. You know what? I agree. This is definitely McDonald's.